Hey, how's it going? Welcome to Rant and Chill. On this channel, I like to rant and I like to chill. And for those who've been following me for a while, you know I'm a huge BABYMETAL fan. No surprise there. Just take a look around the videos I like to do. A lot of BABYMETAL coverage, Love Bites, Pneumophilia, all sorts of great stuff. But here we talk about BABYMETAL. We'll talk about the other one. The album I've never received yet. It hasn't released yet, at least in the States, but it has released in Japan. And there's been some really interesting reviews. One in particular I'm going to go over here. I saw this in the Reddit, the BABYMETAL Reddit. I thought it was pretty interesting. It's by Kmudametal. Shout out to Kmudametal over there in the BABYMETAL subreddit there. Hope he doesn't mind me reading this. It is on public, so it should be fine. Should be fine there. But I do find this review to be interesting. I think it builds up the hype for it. So yeah, he says, yeah, those folks looking for Gimme Chocolate Part 2 are going to be disappointed, which is something I thought as well. I haven't heard it yet, but it was an idea that we all kind of had, I say, that this new album sounds like it's going to be BABYMETAL, more mature, BABYMETAL kind of moving away from the kawaii. There's still going to be that pop infusion with metal, so it's still very much like J-pop metal. It is BABYMETAL, but the kawaii element seems a little toned down a bit, right? But let's go into the review some more. This is a drastic departure from that BABYMETAL and I. For one, welcome it. In a nutshell, if asked to describe this album in a couple words, awesomely nuts comes to mind. Ooh, that sounds good. The Metal Hammer description of a map without borders is completely accurate. All right. Building up the hype. Okay, he goes into some of the songs here. Mirror, Mirror starts out as Tales of Destiny Part 2. Well, I love Tales of Destinies. So if it's Part 2 of Tales of Destiny, then that's great. Tales of the Destiny, I should say. Dropping into a completely unrelated BABYMETAL chorus, jumping back into Tales of the Destinies Part 2 before dropping to some 9-string chug. All right, I like some 9-string chug there. There's going to be beyond interesting live. That's good. But as long as it sounds amazing in the studio and also great live, that's all I ask for. Okay? Moves from Tales of Destinies to Soft to Meshuggah, then one to another, then the other, then back to the other, then yet again. So a good switcheroo on that, or a good back and forth on that, I should say. Building up the hype. That's why I like this review. That's why I'm covering it. Then we have Maya. Maya, he says, full-on booger-face, snarling lip, face-melting riff. That's a mouthful right there. That is a mouthful. Kmudametal, that's a mouthful right there. I want to say that again. Full-on booger-face, snarling lipped face, melting off inner space with some BABYMETAL-ish things. And who can possibly, just like Moa, repeatedly saying, say my name a dozen times. Ooh, I got to hear that. I get an old school 9 Inch Nails industrial vibe from it at times. I like some old school 9 Inch Nails. Quake fan? Are you a Quake fan, Kmudametal? I think you might be. Anyway, he moves on to Time Wave. That has an interesting title to it. Time Wave. I don't know about anyone else, but I get a Billy Idol vibe from this White Wedding Days. Really interesting. Interspace with BABYMETAL-ish things and not so BABYMETAL-ish things. This song would be at home at a rave. This is one that is going to grow on people, I can state with certainty. All I have to say is you're building it up. All I have to ask for, please have some good solid bass in that song. I'm still a little disappointed in Light and Darkness. How are you going to have a techno song and the bass sound kind of weak? You compare it to any other techno song, you just got when Light and Darkness BABYMETAL comes up, you're gonna have to crank it up even more, and that is a shame. That's just a studio version. I'm sure live it sounds amazing. Anyway, Kmudametal moves on. He explains believing. Here is your metal, people. All right, nice chug with some Dream Theater in it. Inner space of BABYMETAL things. So I guess that would be like the popish elements there. Can't wait for the choreography on this one. So once again, building up the hype. That's why we're going over this. The metalism. The description of a map with no borders certainly applies here. Unlike anything I've heard before. Certainly unique. BABYMETAL TH meets Shante with shredding guitar. Okay, I can see that. Interspace with BABYMETAL things. Okay, I can see that there. Legend. I mean, I can picture it in my mind of what he's saying with that, and it's, I wonder that's going to be the weird one. The way he described metalism, that's going to be the one that's really going to stand out. And don't be surprised if people have don't be surprised if people may not like it, but I don't know. Of course, I haven't heard it yet, so I'm not sure, and it sounds very intriguing. Something unique. Okay, all right. I like that. I like that idea. Anyway, Legend. He says, we've heard that opening a few times, reminds me of Zelda. Hey, I like a few Zelda lines, okay? Then Sue comes in and melts hearts with before the soundscape completely expands. The trilogy of lights wrapped in one song, giving way to a very un-BABYMETAL-like feature drum groove. Ooh, that's exciting. Before exploding to thump in a sax solo. A sax solo in a a sax solo in a BABYMETAL song. Are you kidding me? You got a drum groove and a sax solo? All right, this is going to be cool. I like this. This is BABYMETAL kind of like experimenting, going outside their box here, huh? Okay, this is cool. This got my... I was already interested, but a sax solo kind of... Man, I don't know. I want to see the Kami band plays sax. That's probably not going to happen, but I would like to see it. All right, before exploding into a thump with a sax solo, before going back into the expansive soundscape, ending where it started with Zelda, maps without borders, indeed, freaking nuts. You know what, Kmudametal, I don't know who you are. Kmudametal, I should say. I don't know who you are. Maybe you've seen this channel and don't like it. That's fine. That's fine. But I respect your review. I think it's interesting. I think it builds up the hype. I am very interested. And man, oh man, on Friday when it drops, it's Friday, right? I'm gonna play it on repeat. I'm gonna play it on freaking repeat. You know it. You know it. And I know you will as well. And all right, man. You know, if you made it this far, let me know what you thought of what Kmudametal had said about this review, or said about the BABYMETAL, the other one album, and let me know what you think of it. Especially if you live in Japan, hey, let me know. I'm cool with spoilers, man. Tease me on this. I like a good tease. Okay, I like a good tease. Yeah. So now you see why I wear the sunglasses, right? My bags. I'm just so stressed. Such a hard life I live. Yeah. Anyway, with that said, you guys take it easy and have a good one.